What's up, everybody? It's your boy Dez, aka MK, and I'm doing my first ever unboxing video of the new Ninja Turtles Heroclix set. I've always wanted to do an unboxing video, and I'm glad this could be my first one. I'm really excited to crack this open and see what I got. I try not to spoil too much for myself. Didn't look at a lot of dials or the figures, but I am hearing that in order to get a chase, you're going to want to buy a case of these. Essentially 2 of these instead of the 1. I just got the 1, so I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that I pull something awesome. I got my shredder dice here for good luck. And the one thing I wanted to point out, I knew April would be in this set. I don't know if you can see it here on the box, but we didn't get the jumpsuit, yellow jumpsuit April, but that's cool. I'm sure she still plays just as good. I'm just ready to see whatever we got. So without further ado, we'll crack this open and see what we got in this set. I'm definitely going to be doing an unboxing too of the Uncanny X-Men set. Looking forward to that almost as much as I was looking forward to this. Got my Ninja Turtles picture right here. Huge fan, 80s baby. So the first one, we open it up and we got Raphael. It's the regular Raphael. Looks pretty good sculpt going on here. We'll look at the cards in a little bit afterwards. Hopefully I'll be able to get most of this set, but as long as I get just the Turtles and a bunch of foot soldiers with my shredder, I'd be happy then. Second one opened up, and we got Fugitoid. I think I'm saying that right. I hope I'm saying it right. It's actually a character I don't know. He's a rare from this set. Pretty good looking figure. So let's see what we got from here. Next up, and we got a foot soldier Katana. The good thing, what I did see with some of these figures, the foot soldiers have very similar special powers as to the Ninja Turtles that they're equivalent to. There's a Nunchuck soldier, there's a sword soldier, which would make them equivalent to your Mikey and your Leo. And they keep coming back. If you played a lot of the recent Ultron figures, they play very similar to those, where you would roll a d6 after they die and potentially pull out more foot soldiers. So I'm looking forward to getting more foot soldiers. Next up, we have Master Splinter. Looks like he's an uncommon, which is pretty cool looking. And he's only 40 points. Raphael was 50 points. I can tell that the new style of Heroclix, especially looking at the X-Men set, a lot of the figures, 50 points, very cheap. You'll be able to play a lot of figures in a 300-point game. But at my store, we play sort of a Silver Age format. Anything with a card you can use at our store. So I'm just worried about these guys getting one-shotted by some of the other older figures. But we'll see. We'll see how they play. I look really excited to get these out on the board maybe this Sunday. Next, we got Michelangelo. Throwback Mikey with the red bandanas. The other thing that's really cool about the Turtles, stat-wise, power-wise, they're all pretty identical. You'll see that they both start charge, toughness, 11 attack, 8 movement, 17 defense. And then they all switch over about click 4 to combat reflexes. But their special powers are what makes them really cool. So we can go over that in just a little second. But let's see. Next, we have another old school turtle. We got the red mask, Donatello. Looking really cool there. So let's put him here with Splinter. So far we're just missing a Leonardo. We got one rare. We got the Turtles, we got an uncommon. Next up, this is pretty cool. If you have the toys, I know I definitely had this guy. Slash. Snapping turtle. Badass piece. That sculpt looks really good. I don't know if you could see that there. Looks like he's a little bit better than the Turtles. Starts with the charge. Has exploit and a 12 attack with blades. Of course, you can use those together. And he's an uncommon. So let's put him over here. Close to the foot soldier. And next, let's see. You can't really tell so far. None of them really felt any differently. None feel heavier if you're trying to cherry pick. I don't know, probably frowned upon. We've got a Casey Jones figure. Casey Jones is a 30-point uncommon. And a lot of these figures, they've shown already on the Heroclix website, so I won't focus too much on the guys that we probably know about. But 30 points for what he does, pretty decent, I think. We'll have to wait until the actual game to see if he also gets shot really quickly. No damage reducers up front for the 17. Again, when a lot of guys have 10 attack and they're shooting at you, you know, you're going to want something there, but we'll see. Next, we have the Nickelodeon Mikey, which I think is a, oh, he's just a rare. That's good. And he's 60 points. It's only 10 points more than the other turtles, the original turtles. I'll compare their dials later. So we're looking at 2 rares so far out the box. And then next, let's see here. We have nobody. I didn't get nobody. Nobody. I don't know who this guy is. He has the police team ability. Oh, his dial's really, really clean, really fresh feeling. He looks cool. He's pretty generic though, but all black with a cape, top dial, side step. He's got enhanced movement, looks like. Pretty cool. He is an uncommon. Put him right there. And then next up, let's see. We have Leatherhead. Now, I don't remember him from the cartoons. I do remember him from the video game. Of course, if you're a gamer, you've played the Turtles in Times games. You've played all those SNES and arcade games. And I definitely remember Leatherhead being in that. This is a really cool looking sculpt. A lot of detail there on this back, on the scales. He looks like he's 80 points. Best damage reducer I've seen so far. He starts with Imperv, it looks like. It's either Imperv or a Dark Invulnerability. Looks really cool. Nice to get another villain here. He's an uncommon. We'll put him there. And it says he has a unique modifier. When he's adjacent to a friendly character named Michelangelo, they both modify their attack values by +1. So actually, this is the one from the 2012 series, and he was a good guy then. So that's interesting. I did not expect that. His keywords: Animal Brute, TMT Ally, and Mute Animals. Mutant Animals, I guess. That's cool. Because these turtles being 50 points and 5 clicks deep, it's good to have someone on your team who can last a little while. Looks like he's about 7 clicks deep. Pretty solid attacks. Never dips to a 9 on his last click. But that's pretty good. Next up we have... Hey, this is fun. We got a Mouser's Swarm. I knew Mouser's was in the set, but it looks like this is 3 Mousers on 1 click, or 1 dial. It's pretty cool looking. 60 points, and it's a rare. They're tiny. They give you about 6 clicks, which is pretty decent for this, but only 1 damage. So let's see here. Enhanced movement. They go through walls, of course. They have a trait. Give Mouser's Swarm a power action to destroy up to 3 adjacent walls and or squares of blocking terrain. Pretty thematic. Then their move special. They've surrounded me. Mouser's Swarm can use sidestep and flurry and deals penetrating damage. This power can't be countered. So that's pretty good. So essentially, sidestep in, get 2 points of damage going through if you hit both of them. They do have a special defense as well. It's a stop click. They can use toughness, and it says this power can't be countered. Mouser Swarms can't be healed above this click. I was kind of expecting the new design that they showed online for the cards. Looks like this is like the old school cards. I guess the X-Men set's going to have the new cards, but it does have the stop there written instead of when you get to this click, stop turning. So it's good to see. they're at least updating the card somewhat with the new rules. Next we have Baxter Stockman. Back when he was a black guy. He's an uncommon. He goes great with the Mausers, so put them there. Nothing too crazy about him. He's 30 points. He has an attack special where he can heal friendly robots, which is going to be pretty good if you play teams besides the Turtles. There's so many good robot figures that can benefit from his ability. Next up, we have another foot soldier. We have the Nunchuck foot soldier. So we're looking at 2 foot soldiers so far. And nothing too crazy about this guy. But I'm hoping to pull some more. This one sounds loose. So let's see. Hopefully it's not broken. Hopefully it's just a tiny figure. Nope. So it was actually a Rat King, who is a super rare. He was just out of the plastic. So we got our first super rare. We got 1 super rare. In terms of the uncommons, we're looking at 5 of those guys, 6 of those guys. And in terms of the rares, 3 of those guys. Still looking for some type of Leonardo. Still looking for a Chase, hopefully. Still looking for Shredder. Another guy that I recognize from back in the day. But this was also from the cartoon 2012 series. We have Metalhead. He's an uncommon, 6 range, 18 defense imperv, 100 points. So far, he is the beefiest of the Ninja Turtles allies. Looks like this is not the villain, as I remember him. But that's cool. It looks like you'll be able to play a full Turtles, plus a Shredder, plus a Splinter, plus a Metalhead, and in a 500-point game, you could also throw in Casey. That seems pretty good. Rat King, again, he's online. But again, I'll go through all the dials a little more maybe in a second video. Next up, we have a foot soldier with a bow staff, which is cool. He's a common. So far, we've almost got the Turtles to match their counterparts. We're still looking for a Leonardo and a foot soldier with Psy. And next up, we have another foot soldier with nunchucks. So we got 4 foot soldiers now. This is actually the first double I've pulled so far, which is pretty good. Not to have gotten a double up until this point. And we still got plenty more figures to go through. Let's see here. We have a foot soldier with a chain comma. Did not know this one was in here. Maybe he takes the place of the foot soldier with the Psy. His special ability is when he hits opposing characters with a ranged attack, after action resolve, you may place a hit character adjacent to foot soldier and he can't be moved. So he's different. I didn't know this guy was in the set. It's pretty cool. He's got, like, if they ever make a Mortal Kombat Heroclix, you got Scorpion's dial right there. Sidestep, 10 attack, toughness, and he has a pull you towards him type of move, which is cool. We're looking for either a Shredder, I guess, or a Krang to help lead these foot soldiers. We're still looking for a Leonardo. We're still looking for a Chase. Next, okay, so this was the one that I kind of expected. We have a foot soldier with the Psy, so the Raphael counterpart, which is cool. Now we're looking at 6 foot soldiers, 30 points each. Feeling pretty good so far. Liking the sculpts on these. I think they've progressively gotten better, especially looking at this Leatherhead. I can't stress how cool this Leatherhead looks. Next, we have just a single Mouser, whatever you want to call him. He's a common, 20 points, and pretty much does what the 3 can do. Destroy walls and ignores hindering for movement. He's a common. Next, another one that's loose. And we got Leonardo. Good. And it looks like he was sideways in his case. I don't think that was by design. But I'm happy. So I at least pulled 4 Ninja Turtles. And I got the 4 of the originals all wearing the red bandanas. Down to the final 2. Final 2 pieces. Alright. At this point, so we have Raphael from the Nickelodeon cartoon version. So that's cool. Looks like he's a bit stronger than his counterpart. More movement, 3 damage, 10 points more. He's a rare. So we're looking at 4 rares so far. 1 super rare. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 commons. 2, 4, 6, 7 uncommons. And lastly, we have another foot soldier. Okay. And he's a common, and it's the one with the chain. Alright, so what's that bring us to? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 12 commons, 4 rare, 1 super rare, 3, 6, 7 uncommons. And in terms of dupes, luckily they're generics. And I only pulled 2 duplicates. So it's pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied with this. Definitely will try to play a Ninja Turtle team. Maybe seeing how the 50 point compares to the 60 point. But yeah, that's the first video just to let you guys see. You know, clearly, I guess if you buy a case or if you pre-order a case at your game store, you'll probably get the chase. But buying just 1 display case, no chase, 1 super rare. I'll go back, I'll look at the full list of figures to see who I'm missing. But again, my name was Des. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Again, I will try to do the same thing once Uncanny comes out. I'll definitely be buying a case of that because X-Men is my thing, you know. Besides that, you guys be cool. Thanks a lot for watching.